What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, everybody's doing good. Sorry, I haven't had a live. I've been kind of sick lately, so yes, I have. Let me see. The lighting's okay. Yeah, lighting looks good. Hello, Badass Bandit. How are you? Scuba Sam. How are you? Joker. How are you? Sean. How are you? Justice. How are you? Jessica. How are you? Baby girl. How are you? Yes. So I've been out. I've been kind of sick, so I haven't really done a live lately. But I have tried to keep up my videos for you guys and everything. So yeah, this video we have tonight is actually going over the camera footage with the Moscow, Idaho students brutally stabbed of the food truck video. So I just find it really weird, guys, that all this is we still have no murder. We have nothing. We have no knife. We have nothing. And I just find it really weird that we still don't have that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Yes, we're okay. I've been pretty sick. I'm not going to lie about that. So, Justice, how are you? So, yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm only going to be on here for about an hour. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to drop the link. And whoever wants to come up can come up first thing. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link right now, since I'm not going to be on here for 5 hours tonight. So whoever wants to come up, we can come up on panel. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, is go over this footage, because it's really weird that they still have nobody. They haven't found nobody. So, and it just doesn't make sense. But I mean, we go on and that we have actually, now they're saying that the neighbors actually heard screams. So yeah, Scuba Sam's here. We're going to add her. What's up, Scuba?
I'm good. Oh,
Hey,
not much.
Let me change the audio real quick.
What happened?
I have my Bluetooth speaker on. Hold on just a second.
Oh, you're grounded.
There we go. It's that quick. So yeah. So how you been, Scuba?
Oh, good God. You gave me the ick.
I'm telling you, I've been pretty. I've actually been pretty sick, actually.
It's like I keep getting like back to back like sinus infections, and like I don't even go anywhere.
Right. Yeah, I've been pretty sick. I don't know. I just got sick and I just couldn't get over it. So, but anyways, Jessica, can you show me yourself real quick? All right. What's up, Jessica? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm in the bed.
Yeah.
You sound stuffy.
Well, I have a mint in my mouth and it's crumbling. So, yeah.
No, I mean, you sound like congested.
Oh yeah, I am a little bit. I've been having really bad nosebleeds the last couple of days. So yeah.
Sinuses.
Yeah,
from dry air, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
So yeah, it's been bad. So about for Idaho students, they said the neighbors now are saying they heard screaming at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus, and they probably could have just chalked that up to a party.
What now?
I said they probably could have just chalked that up to a party.
Yeah, because they said it was parties all the time. So they said that's the reason why I didn't go over there and check out what it was, because there was always 20 to 30 people out there over there partying every night.
That is so awful.
So that's one reason why no one even thought anything about it. But if the neighbors heard them screaming, how come the people downstairs in the first story didn't hear them screaming?
Yeah, I still find something very wrong with that.
Yeah,
I do too. I think it's all real fishy.
It's all weird. Yeah.
I mean, even if they heard it happening and locked themselves in to save themselves, come out and say something.
Well, like literally, like I share a driveway, like with the house next door to mine. They're probably like, their garage is maybe 20 feet from mine. But when they open and close their garage door, I hear it. It sounds like it's my garage door. coming in. So I'm like, how could you not hear something in the same house when these people, I hear them coming in and out of their home, and they're not even in the same house.
Yep.
It's crazy. It is very crazy. I don't know. I've been reading about this all day today. And they're also saying that the front door couldn't be ruled out about being used neither. But there was 2 survivors down there.
Did you see the thing about how close Jack lived?
I did not.
Apparently he lives like right around the corner.
Oh, wow.
That's allegedly, but that's what I saw. He lives right around the corner. So how easy would it have been for him to do all that, run home, dump everything, and be like, oh, I'm just chilling?
Yeah. I mean, again, these are all speculations, but yeah, that's 100% right. I mean, it can happen.
The text from the phones frantically could have been him texting from their phones. So he could be like, oh, here's my alibi.
Well, that's what I thought was really weird, is that like the 911 call was made from a roommate's phone, but it wasn't the owner of that phone. It's like, what are you talking about? If you're going to call 911, you're going to pick up your cell phone. I mean, you're not going to pass it around the room. Oh, I can't talk to 911 here.
Because isn't there 2 Jacks? Isn't there Jack K and then another Jack?
And then there's a Jake.
And there's a Jake, yeah. And the Jake was the one at the food truck, correct?
I think so.
Isn't that the one that's supposedly in Africa?
I don't know. See, I haven't got into it that deep. I just know
there's a Jake, and a Jack.
Yeah. So okay, so this video here is the food truck Kaylee and Madison video, full video audio. It's just really weird to me. So we're gonna watch this together. And I'm gonna pause it and let her talk about it. What's up, Hillbilly? What's up, Skylar? How are you, bud? Everybody else, how are you? All right, let's get this started. Yes, it's just really weird, guys. So here we go.
Hello. Hi. Welcome back. I think I would like the carbonara. Okay. But if I have like a free grub truck on my app. Oh, yep. So what you want to do is we'll actually do this. Cool. Thank you. Absolutely.
How many more do you need? That's the second one? Awesome.
So now, first off, I want to point out that these 2 girls, I do believe the black jacket and the girl over further away over here is the 2 girls, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So just pay attention to them, because they actually said that they tried to climb in the truck at times. I've watched this whole thing. I've never seen the girls try to climb in the truck or anything. And Burnsy says, I think Jack S is the one at the food truck. So confusion, who really knows? Yes, exactly. Okay, so the guy in the hoodie, she says she thinks is Jack S. So here we go.
Yeah, I think whoever said that is right.
Yeah, I didn't have a suit on.
It's right here.
And then what was the next?
Don't forget to remove the
Carbonara.
spoon.
The carbonara Mac of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
Enjoy.
And it looks like you do not quite have enough points yet.
Oh, that's okay. That's good.
$10.
Perfect.
I do have a big burrito pork here for you.
Cool. Thank you.
47. Thank you very much. Where's the pen go, guys? Where's my pen? How are you guys doing?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Seem to have lost my pen, but that's fine. What can I get for you?
Can I get
Just
the
2 John
mac and
Frost?
cheese, mac and cheese, please?
See, and then this guy just comes out of nowhere. The one with the hoodie. Just comes out of nowhere.
Yep.
Just like standing there, like waiting for the girls. He's waiting on the girls is what he's doing.
And didn't you see, like, when they left, to where it looked like they went to their Uber. Like he kind of looked like he ran after them, and then
Yeah. I mean,
and they were like, "Hey, you ain't getting in our car with us."
right. And it said that he flipped him off, and then he walked away pissed off. So,
Yeah, I mean, that's what it kind of looked like to me.
but I mean, they say that he's been cleared now.
How are you cleared until you're cleared of DNA?
I have
That's
no
what
idea.
that's what they're telling us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Just like the Kylie Rodney case, guys.
exactly. I mean, these are kids. The cops aren't going to tell us anything.
No, no. The cops ain't going to tell us anything about this at all. This is just something. This is a food truck, a very popular food truck that's on Twitch, I do believe. He's a Twitch streamer. Yep. And they say whenever this guy with a hood on seen the cameras, that's when he actually started going a different direction, and when he actually put his hood up and like he's trying to cover himself up. Now, whether he's the murderer, I have no idea, but that's just what's being said now. Just like the screaming, they heard the screaming, neighbors did. Now they're coming forward. So yeah, I mean it's a mess. This case is a mess. So, anyways, let's go ahead and continue.
Definitely.
I get
Thank you.
and pork tacos.
Oh yeah. How many pork tacos would you like?
Just come with one.
It's one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. I normally eat 2, 3 is a lot for me.
So one would be fine if I was getting pasta or
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I better
almost 2 pounds of
I
food.
better get 2.
Okay, you got it.
I got
2 pork tacos? Done. 1 5 cheese, 1 basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, $24.50 for you.
Thank you.
2 Don Plums.
I'll eat them out.
$79.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do this. Hold on. If we decide, since we listed.
Oh, people have fallen. People have fallen over reduced for you. Sorry, I'm talking to Twitch stream. Oh, you're so good. Absolutely. Thank you. How are you doing?
Pretty good about yourself.
I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Can I get a big burrito?
Yeah. For the big burrito, would you like pork or chicken? Chicken. Got it. And then you said a Mountain Dew?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Big burrito chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're going to do $11.
Look at that weird in Idaho. Like it's freezing cold. Look.
So
on the black in the black tank in the short.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's freezing. Look, everybody's got hoodies and
except for him.
But I mean, what in the world?
I think we found the killer.
And that's what everybody says too.
It's just that's weird.
Right. Well, and another thing they're saying, guys, is the fraternity that they're in. Like I said, there was nothing but 20 to 30 people there at night partying at that house. That's what they say now. And the white car they're still looking for, they have no idea whose that is. That was in the vicinity at that night that they have interest in. And then the police cam video of the police cam at the field of fraternity. Or well, they caught some students walking down the road and they pulled them over, or they pulled over. The cops got out with body cam and they filmed the body cam. But you can see directly towards their house, the light goes off at 3:30 in the morning at that house. So yes, the cops was right there basically when the murder was happening. And you can even see the light turn off. But now they're saying that the front door was actually opened at 8:30 that next morning, was actually open.
See, I thought that there was something with the door being open. I just couldn't find it again.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they're saying now. It's just really weird. I find this weird. And I continue to find everything I'm reading about this so weird. You know, I've been doing harsh reality reactions, and it's just like the one today about the IG accounts and stuff that he found and tied everything back up to somebody, you know, maybe actually someone he followed the 4 girls, but the girls didn't follow him back. So yeah, it's just really weird. So everything's gonna come out on like social media, you know, stuff like that. So it'll happen.
Oh yeah.
But
We've got too much technology for this not to pop off at some point.
Right. And this guy in the hoodie's just sitting there like, what is he waiting on?
Right.
The girls walk away. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's really uncomfortable to sit here and see it happening because he's just sitting there like he's waiting to go home with them. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Or follow them home.
Yeah, something. All right, let's continue with the video.
There's Mountain Dew and order 80. Thank you very much.
Hello. I need 2 chicken burritos with extra slaw.
2 chicken burritos with extra slaw. $19 for you.
I know I have a $6 waiting for me. Would like to use it.
Okay, awesome.
So,
Let's see rewards.
there you
Oh,
go.
fuck, I just hit your jacket. Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah.
$13. Hell yeah.
Worth it.
Oh, always. Order 81.
Thank you.
Thank you. Extra slaw? Is that a charge? No, it's not a charge. It's just a modifier. Hello.
They have Apple Pay.
How's
We
your
have
night going?
Apple Pay, right?
Of course we do.
Of course you have Apple Pay. Yes. Hi, camera. I'll get a chicken taco.
Chicken taco. You got it.
I'll do the 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Okay.
I know you're
And also, I want to pause right here. I want to point out something. The two girls, the girl in the black, she's drunk. You can tell she's actually drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, Badass Bandit said, did she say something about $6 waiting for her? Yeah, I think that's what she said too, is $6 was waiting for her. So Joker says, good at bare bones, and I just wanted to say thank you for stopping and saying hi. You're very welcome, bro. I try to stop into people's lives all the time to do that. So like I said, I've been sick, so my lives, I haven't been done much. So yeah, I'm plain and simple. But yeah, this guy in the hoodie is just bothering me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like he's standing by waiting to literally go home with these girls. I mean, and I would like to know what this guy actually is to these girls. Did he date one of them? You know, was it just friends? Why was he waiting there for them? Because I do believe one of them supposedly said they was quote unquote protecting them. So yeah, I don't know, because they was drinking, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just really weird about all of it. So yeah. But yeah, you can tell the girl in the black is definitely drunk. You can tell that because she's stumbling around. But they went on to say that the girls tried to climb in the truck basically, and they never do. So, anyways, let's go ahead and Chelsea says that dude is prime suspect. Yes, something's not right with this whole thing. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
No, I'm getting yours no matter what. Like, wait, please, he's waiting. We'll do 2 fried cheese.
Like, I'm adding 2, or you're making it? It's now 2.
Oh,
Sorry.
2.
You're adding 2. Excellent. Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
3? Come on, you're the last one. Okay.
You got it. So I have a chicken taco and 3 5 cheese mac and cheeses. Okay. $27.75.
Hey.
How many apples in the mac of the week? 0, TJ. 0. Order 82. Thank you.
Can I get?
We already got a 5 cheese.
Wait, you got one?
Yeah, come on.
Oh my god. Can I get a magnifier?
You got it, man. One magnifier, $9 for you.
Perfect, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's going. Of course. Awesome. You deserve burrito for it's ready.
Order 83.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then it's all on you. I was letting go.
Time to start
Feel warm,
the
Joe?
old car. It's been a while since this engine started.
The girls isn't even interested in this dude.
No, they're plainly ignoring him.
They've not even looked towards this dude, talked to this dude, gestured to this dude, nothing.
Nothing.
It's like they're just like, hi, Sherry, how are you? It's just like they want to just say, get out of here, but they don't know how.
They're literally into their phones to avoid him.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Like, and I know when I'm so drunk, like I have to text with one eye open.
Yeah, for sure. And
I know everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, they say that the place this food truck's at, you just heard the guy say there's nothing. They see people fall over all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen.
Yep.
But it's just crazy because this guy is standing there like he owns the place, like he's waiting for these girls to walk away so he can.
That's what I was about to say.
He hasn't even ordered food.
Nope.
He's just standing there. That's really weird.
And I'm sorry, but that other guy that's standing there is literally just a suspect.
The big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do believe that big guy actually is with this girl in the white, I think.
Okay.
I think that's how it is.
I mean, look, he's just standing there, hands in his pocket, like, what?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing standing there, dude? You're not even ordering food.
He just looks out of place.
He looks totally out of place. Like he's waiting on them girls to leave so he can go, so he can actually follow them home or them to ask him, hey, do you want to go with us? Something like that.
Yep.
But doesn't he go, like, when they go to get in their Uber, he's the one that, like, he kind of runs
opposite direction.
Yeah, he walks toward them, and the girls, it's on another video, they say this guy flips the girls off, like over here by the light pole.
I think he puts his hands up.
And then he walks down, and then he takes a right, I do believe, and walks down the road.
But it kind of looked like he, like, ran, like, because you could kind of see the headlights, and the girls go and get in the Uber, and it's like, to me, like, I was imagining, like, okay, he goes over to, they get in their Uber, and he's like, hey, let me get in. And they're like, hell no, you ain't getting in the car with us.
Yeah.
And he gets pissed.
That's kind of how it looks.
Well, how easy would it have been for him to just go and run around the block to their house? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not very far from there.
No, it'd been very easy.
Yeah, I think walk-wise, I think it was like 9 minutes.
Yeah. Well, and if he was in a rage, he'd have been running fast.
Yeah. It's crazy because he's totally out of place. The girls are totally ignoring him. And nobody else is even talking to the girls. No one.
No.
There's not been one person approach these two girls. Justice says it's creepy. That girl is in the beanie hat. Her boyfriend is staring at the guy, just standing at their bare bones reactions. Yeah, I know. She's just standing there, just staring. Like, it's almost like no one even likes him right here.
Right. He's with his hands in his pockets. That's weird.
Yeah,
that's an aggressive stancer.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he's sitting there with his hands in his pocket. That's like a weird posture.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. All right, let's go ahead and go on to video.
Let's see if it starts. V V V V V V V V V V V V.
This part of the video really confused me.
Yeah.
Oh great, the battery is dead.
Oh wow.
Better luck next time.
For what?
First time I used NFC. I don't have an Apple device, so it wasn't Apple Pay. I was desperate.
For donuts?
For donuts, yes.
Never used like a phone NFC pay. I guess unless you count the tap on the card.
You see the light, the car pulling.
Wait, say that again?
Never used my phone until at like a store.
Oh, really?
Always had my cards.
Okay. It's because you're too prepared, Derek.
It's because I try not to lose my wallet. It's a good reason.
That's smart, Derek. It's probably good to not lose your wallet. Guys! Yeah, great ticket times, honestly. Like, Luke, Tebow, really solid. Love it.
So, Joe, how close are we to you sitting down on Friday nights?
I mean, that was a solid rub.
See, that's the first time. Now she's gesturing, pointing it towards the guy. You know, I mean, no one even has talked to these girls. The girls haven't even talked to this guy.
It's like she's telling him to stay over there.
Yeah, something like that. Like, hey, just stay over there or something. Or, hey, it's for you or something like that. You know, I don't know what she's saying, but she's definitely pointing towards the guy.
And he's looking at her. I mean, it appears he's looking at her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. And this girl's still on her phone.
Look at the guy next to him. It looks like he's looking at him, looking at her.
Yeah. She just looked up from her phone, the other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy in the brown sweater is looking, this guy in the hoodie's looking, and this guy in the other brown is looking. So I don't know. I mean, the police had to listen to the audio.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, I mean,
yeah, that was weird.
I said my battery is dead. So, yeah. Badass Bandit says this hoodie guy was pointing those two out just before she pointed. Okay. So pointed the two out, the two girls. Yeah, it's weird because this guy hasn't even done anything. He hasn't done nothing at all. So it was just really this is confusing because I have a feeling that this killer doesn't even live in Idaho.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he been caught?
Are you don't think he lives in Idaho?
I don't think he lives in Idaho. I think the killer is somebody that no one. I don't think he even knew the girls.
I do.
But then again, I mean, everybody's everything's speculating to the Jacks. So
I don't think it's any of the Jacks or Jake or any of them.
Mm.
I have that theory that I sent you the other day.
Yeah. And that could be correct. And just like everybody's thinking now that the killer went upstairs first.
Oh, 100%.
Then came back 100%. Downstairs, and that's the reason why the other 2 was killed.
Yep, 100%.
Like I said, I think the reason the dog didn't freak out.
He went upstairs to Maddie and Kaylee first, and then he was going to come back down, and Ethan heard him. That's why Ethan was in the doorway. He caught Ethan, killed him. Xana probably, kind of got woken by the commotion, and then I think he blocked that sliding glass door with that stool. That's why he had to go back upstairs and drop down off the balcony.
Right. Someone mentioned the balcony the other day too, and it's the first time I ever heard it besides me saying something about the balcony.
No, well, it was probably me because you could clearly see their bloody fingerprints.
Yeah,
where someone was hanging and moved their hands across.
And that takes some damn ass good body strength, like upper body strength.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was probably only 5 feet.
Yeah.
So if you're, I mean, obviously, whoever this person is not a small human.
Right.
It's a male, very strong, probably pretty close to 6 feet or over 6 feet.
Yeah.
He could hang off of there and drop.
Well, that's why I'm leaning towards Jack, and that's why the dog didn't go crazy, because Jack, her ex-boyfriend or whatever, knew the dog. It was their dog.
Right. Someone the dog knew.
Yep.
But also, they also live in a house where a lot of people come in and out.
Right. There's just so much. It makes your head spin.
Yeah. It's crazy. All right, it's just weird. I don't know. Every time I think about this whole case, guys, it's weird to think about, because who was first? Who was second? We can go on. Was the front door used now? Did someone, because they changed in America, they changed the whole lock not too long ago. The father did to the house.
Well, and what if you went out the front door to make it look like he came in the front door?
But then again, the 2 survivors was there.
Yeah. What if they did it and they're just
it's just
lying?
Weird.
You know what I mean?
It's just weird, because if people's hearing screaming now, the neighbors, why didn't they hear it downstairs? But is the screaming now because actually what happened? So people's wanting to come forward and be like, hey, I heard screaming to be in the middle of a whole thing. But then again, people should be like, well, I don't want to be in the middle of anything.
Right.
But people's like that. People likes attention.
Yep.
So, all right, let's continue with the video.
It's a good thing that it ended, but this is Friday and Saturday in a row. They got you down round 1, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot, guys.
Guess she's gonna need extra slow in a second. This bad boy.
Tebow's thinking to himself, if I start slowing down on Meg, maybe I'll get to sit down. She's gonna try to sabotage me.
I actually was wondering if I was going too slow and you were going to switch it back, and I was really scared of that. That's what I was scared of.
Nope.
Yes, let that fear.
You guys like the highest tick time I saw was 13 minutes, which is I'm very satisfied. You guys have worked on the truck, and Derek and I have been the ones on grill and Mac, and we've had longer ticket times than that. Like, you're doing well.
Really? I got news for you.
Hell yeah. All right, what did I miss? Reduce, reuse, lol. Yeah.
That gets them under. And then, like, they want their numbers to be called. Okay.
Are you going to No. Tomahawks, what's the side for? Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing extremely well. What sounds good?
Just a death by garlic and extra into it.
Yeah, definitely. Death by garlic. We'll add chicken to it. Anything else for you?
And then can I do the 5 cheese?
And 5 cheese?
Yes. And can I add chicken to that?
Of course. We're doing death by garlic with chicken, 5 cheese with chicken. Anything else? Love it. $23. Do you guys have any NFC go Ben? Any whatever sort of payment you have on your phone, we can take. Order 84. Thank you. We do not have the scan one though. So like if you're trying to pay with Cash App and you have to like scan a thing, we don't have any sort of QR crap. How are you doing?
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
He just took a picture on her. Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
she just took a picture on her phone. I wonder if she caught them in the background.
I don't know.
Like, I wonder what she was taking a picture of.
I don't know. I mean, you know how girls are. They take pictures of each other all the time, but they still have not spoke to this guy in the hood. Nobody over there have they spoke to.
Yeah.
So what is this guy still doing standing there?
Yep.
It just makes you wonder. That's the reason why I wanted to actually point all this out tonight on this video.
But they were just huddled together talking.
Yeah.
And then they took a picture and then they went back to huddling.
Yeah.
So I just
Weird.
want to know what they took a picture of and what they were talking about. And of course, they have the girls' phones.
Yeah,
But if they were wiped clean, then they'll be able to obviously get it back. But that's not the point.
It's just like my video today about the pictures and drawing pictures and stuff like that. People find them on social media. Weird drawings that adds up to something that people's putting together of killers and everything. It's just like, can you really go off a picture of a drawing and put it together with this whole thing and make sense? I mean, there's just so much stuff out there, guys. I mean, I know some psych doctors and stuff goes off to like drawings and stuff like that about a lot about the person.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just weird, really weird. Jessica, what do you think about it?
Did we lose her?
No, she's still in there.
Oh.
What do you think about it?
Like I know, like you, like Barry, like you're thinking it's more than one person. I definitely don't. I think it's
so tell me how one person. I mean, I know you could say how one person actually stabbed 4 people and get away with stuff. How?
Because the 2 girls were asleep. They were sleeping in the same bed together, best friends, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And, I mean, you've got this big knife. I mean, and especially these little girls, they don't have any, they can't fight this dude off, and it's definitely a dude.
Yeah.
Not a girl. It's definitely a man.
Right.
And that's why I think, like, that's why his DNA is not in the system.
Right.
Because he's not committed a crime before this. This is some stalker, whatever, because I don't know if it was Maddie or Kaylee, the one that had a stalker before. So he comes in that sliding door. He puts that stool down and blocks the door, goes upstairs, and thinks he's going to be slick. I think he was probably thinking that one girl was just going to be in the bed by herself.
Right.
And then there was 2 in there.
What if this is the moment they realized that he was the girl's stalker, and that's why they took the picture?
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
I'm just throwing shit out there because we don't freaking know.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is the guy in the brown jacket with the hood on. I know he's a hunter. They done said that. That doesn't make you a killer,
right?
But what is he doing here?
Right. And why doesn't he order anything?
Why he's not ordering anything? He's not nothing. He's standing.
He's just standing there.
It's almost like he's got one thing on his mind. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. I mean,
I agree. I 100% agree.
And the dude in the hoodie's the only other person he's talking to.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think he came in that sliding door. It was kind of quiet. I think Ethan and Xana had gotten home a couple hours earlier. Boyfriend, girlfriend, they're asleep in the bed together. So he's like, okay, I'm cool. They're asleep.
Right.
And he's thinking he's going to go upstairs and the one girl's going to be in her bed by herself. Well, she wasn't. So then there was a commotion.
Right.
Ethan heard that after he did whatever upstairs. He was going down to leave, caught Ethan in the doorway. Okay.
Right.
He's a witness. And then, of course, obviously, Xana would wake up. He does, he's like, oh, crap, panics, kills him. She wakes up. He does what I guess has to kill Xana, too.
Right, right.
Oh, crap. Well, I can't go down the first floor. goes back upstairs, and I think he went out the 3rd floor, just like you said. I think he dropped down the balcony.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that makes total sense. But
Well,
yeah.
And if they were drunk, their muscle reaction response to him like attacking them would have been delayed.
Well, I mean, and
Hello,
just like
CYN, how are you?
anybody, and just like anybody, you're not going to think you're not
Somebody's coming to kill you in your own house.
Exactly. That's exactly what you're not. I mean, you're like, what in the world? This would never happen to me. So your response is like, what in the world?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I mean, we can go so many ways with this case, and we're not going to know until they find the killer. But how far are they away?
Right.
I mean, you know,
well, didn't they wait 4 days to even
basically what should have been happening? What should have happened is should have locked down all trash cans around the area. That's what should have been happening. But now they're talking like Moscow saying they need help now with all this thing. Why didn't you ask for help 2 weeks ago?
You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
Truckee.
Oh, it's weird.
We need your help. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. There's been more stuff in Moscow, Idaho happening.
Well, I'm telling you, Kaylee's dad, that man is a man on a mission.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
rip roaring ready to go.
Yeah. He is not gonna let any of this go, and not which me as a parent, I would be the exact same way. I mean, I don't, and he's like, I don't care. I like when he was talking about her injuries, he's like, I pay for that right. I can speak on that. I can say what happened to my baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, more power to you.
Yeah.
Bro.
And he actually is wanting more proof of all this too. Yeah, he's wanting to go further with this himself. So he's asking the cops to turn stuff over to him and stuff.
And I, like I said, I think he will. I think he will flip everything upside down. He's not gonna sit idly by.
Mm-hmm.
This is what real parents do.
100%.
This is the reaction of real parents, and I'm just going to say that.
Exactly. I was talking to Lost about that the other night, and we were talking about Kaylee's dad, and she was like, "Yeah, that's how. I mean, that's how you would think a parent would behave, would respond. You might not bawl and cry in the corner. Yeah, we might all grieve a little differently. Grieving is different, but finding justice for your child,
you will scorch the earth.
Any parent will do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't buy that. Well, we all just do grieve differently, and we all no. Mm-mm.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely on a man on the mission, and you should be.
We ask for silence.
Yeah. It's like, look, these girls was literally brutally murdered. It's time to find the killer and put all this to rest. There's no reason why with the FBI, with the cops, with the military, or even the military's, what they have to use on all this stuff. I mean, the FBI has so much stuff, DNA tests and remaking a crime scene virtually. I mean,
you know who would have had results by now? The Texas freaking Rangers. That's who would have had results by now.
Yeah.
They just happened to live in the wrong damn state.
It's sad. It is very sad this happened. And we don't even know why. Besides they're saying they think it was a hate crime.
Right. Ohio doesn't have those resources either.
No.
So, like, if this happened in my state, like, we wouldn't have these resources either. We'd be just like these girls.
It's crazy. It's just totally crazy. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back to the video.
Good. Excellent. Sorry. What can I get you?
Can I get 2 chicken tacos?
2 chicken tacos. You got it.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
$7.50 if that's everything for you.
Slide.
Yeah, slide, tap, insert, facing you with a chip, any other. Order 85. Thank you.
Can I do the big?
Okay, so they just walked away. So now we have the guy in the hoodie like throw up his hands. Like, where are you going? That's like, where are you going?
Yep.
Let's go back a little bit on that.
And she was recording.
Yeah. So we got right here. They're right here. Let's go ahead and start it.
Yeah, slide, tap, insert, facing you with the chip, any other.
So she's recording her now. She got her food. The girls are walking away. They don't even speak to this guy.
Not once.
Order 85.
The other guy points like, hey, they're leaving. Did you see that?
Yep.
The big guy points like, hey, they're leaving. He throws up his hand. Like, where are you going? So this guy was
running away.
Yeah, this guy was planning, the hoodie was planning on going home with these girls.
Yep. And she literally ran away.
100%. I mean,
that is a flashing neon sign.
It is weird.
Mm.
I mean, let's go ahead and see what else happens.
Can I do the big burrito? But I'm really confused. I'm so sorry. Can I get it without the chipotle slaw?
Yes, yes, you absolutely
And
can.
then without the onion sauce.
See, that's whenever he flipped the girls off, I do believe. Let's go back on that. Watch whenever he gets over here by the light pole.
Can I get it without the chipotle slaw?
Yes, yes, you absolutely
And then
can.
without.
See that? Did you see him over here, his hand gesture? You seen the arm. Okay, let's go back and let's watch that one more time. Like I said, watch the guy in the hoodie over here by this black pole.
Burrito, but I'm really confused. I'm so sorry. Can I get it without the chipotle slaw?
Yes, yes, you absolutely
And
can.
then without the onion salsa.
No salsa.
So I do believe he flipped the girls off. That's what people are saying. Right here by the black pole, he flipped them off. Now he's walking off. And he walks off.
And do you guys have sour cream or no?
We do not.
Okay, that's okay.
And he's not seen again.
And obviously that guy wasn't with him because he just got his food.
It's almost like this guy's out of place.
Yeah.
He was wanting to go home with the girls.
Yep.
Is what it was. And they was probably telling each other, hey, let's ditch this dude.
Yep.
Something.
And that's why they ran.
I mean, I'm sure they had some kind of code where they don't want to interact with somebody. All women usually do, girls especially.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I mean, either a point or something.
Well, maybe he was acting creepy at the bar.
Yeah.
Because they came from the bar.
Yeah. So, yeah. What's up, Casey Shooter? How are you? Harsh, how are you?
There's so many things.
Yeah. There's so many things it could be. It's really weird. Let's go back and watch this one more time. Let's go back and watch it from here.
I definitely want to see that again.
All right, what did I miss? Reduce, reuse, lol. Yeah.
Okay, that gets on my nerves.
Let's go forward a little bit. Okay, she's recording it.
Do you guys have any NFC, go Ben? Any whatever sort of payment you have on your phone, we can take. Order 84. Thank you. We do not have the scan one though. So like if you're trying to pay with Cash App and you have to like scan a thing, we don't have any sort of QR crap. How are you doing?
Sorry, good.
No. Good, excellent. Sorry. What can I get you?
Can I get 2 chicken tacos?
2 chicken tacos. You got it.
What big burrito?
$7.50 if that's everything for you.
Or just slide?
Yeah, slide, tap, insert, facing you with the chip, any other. Order 85.
See, the guy just points. He put up his hand, like, where are you going? And then
can I do the big burrito? But I'm really picky on the cheese sauce. Can I get it with that? That's Chipotle slaw.
Yes. Yes.
now he puts up his hand right there.
Yep.
Right here. And I do believe that's where he flips the girls off. That's what was said. And then he keeps walking.
You absolutely can.
Without the onion salsa.
No salsa.
And he's pissed. He's pissed off at this point.
He got his feelings hurt.
Yeah. I mean, he was gonna go home with the girls. Which I totally get that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that happens, but where did this guy come from? Who was this guy? I mean, we know who the guy was, but why was he standing there the whole time? He didn't order food. He didn't even speak to the girls. It was almost like he wanted to go home for one reason and one reason only.
Well, and if he had nowhere else to go that night, he would have been real pissed.
Yeah.
So it would have enraged him even more.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. I don't get it. I mean, one person stabs 4 people, brutally murdered. No one hears nothing. Now, neighbors are coming forward and saying, hey, we heard screaming. The door in the numeric code, we know that was changed. And they found out the door was actually opened at 8:30 that morning when they found the killers or the bodies in the house. And it was left open. The neighbors have confirmed that. Not the sliding glass door, the front door with a numeric code on it.
Yep.
I was watching the video the other day of them taking out the belongings, and it was just sad.
Oh my God. Did you see the blood on him?
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. No.
They brought that one bag out, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding.
I tried to stay away from stuff like that. Even though I speak on true crime stuff. I try to kind of keep away from that stuff.
But if that was my feeling, I would just be like, just toss that one.
Yeah, that was wrong. They should have tossed that one. Yeah.
Like if they're not going to give, like if they're going to give that back to the family, I'd be like, this is soaked in blood. Do you just want me to?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And
did you see there's only 100 and like, I think they said like 126 pieces of evidence and that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it?
I did see that, yeah. I mean, it's almost like, where did this dude come from?
Like, what? Like, who even is he? Or she?
Because, I mean, he pops up. He's right there. Right here.
Yeah.
Before then, he's looking at his phone. But see, they say he's seen the camera right here. Right here, he sees the camera. That's what they said. I guess that's what he said too. So he sees the camera. And then that's whenever he moves over there. That's what they said.
To blend in.
But I mean, the dude's standing right here. He doesn't talk to anybody. What is he doing?
Yeah. He's just trying to blend in with the crowd.
That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't make no sense. So, yeah.
And he's like trying to stay as close to them as possible without standing close to them to freak them out.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if a guy would have came up and talked to these girls, what this dude would have did.
Right. Like if he would have just been like, oh,
yeah, or whether he would have tried to be like, hey, get away. Or, hey, that's my girlfriend. Or, something like that.
Right.
Because as a guy, this dude is standing there waiting to go home with one of these girls. That's what's happening.
Yep.
I know that stance. That stance is saying, hey, I'm waiting on these girls. They're not talking to me. I'm getting nervous. Maybe I want to move in on over here and talk to them, but I don't want, them to be like, get out of here.
Or what if he's waiting to follow them home?
It could have been.
And he was just having casual conversation with everyone around, so he didn't look suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Very well could be. I know that look, like I said, as a guy.
He's got an arrogant, cocky stance.
Mm-hmm. That guy, that stance is the type of stance like I'm waiting for them to leave so I could just follow them, get in the car, and go with them.
Yep.
That's what that is. So, yeah. And as far as like the backyard was full. See, what I don't understand either is the backyard is full of trees. If she had a stalker, they don't even know who the stalker is. They haven't even ruled out the stalker.
This could have been it.
It's weird.
You ever seen the show You?
I have, yeah.
That's what this reminds me of.
100%. It's really weird. And I mean, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit on this.
Some Joe Goldberg shit.
See, it looks like this guy's talking. See, this guy's looking at the trailer, and this guy's saying something about the trailer. She's on her phone the whole time, and they're both away from him. Like, get away from me. I don't even want to talk to you. Kind of like I don't even want people to see me with you. That's kind of what this is.
Right.
So if you go back, he's standing here. I mean, he's always there.
In the back of the crowd.
In the back of the crowd, like he knows nobody here. I mean, he's just kind of always just hanging out.
Like, I wonder if they had cameras. I mean, obviously, they probably had cameras in the bar they went to.
Oh, yeah, right? I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
I would love to see the bar footage to see if he was there.
Yeah. It's really weird. It's a really weird posture for a guy, and that posture saying, hey, I want to, I'm waiting for these girls to leave so I can follow them home. I can go home with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a weird one, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to end this tonight, guys. Like I said, I've been fighting the flu or something. I've been actually not feeling good. So I figured I'd jump on here with you guys and do this for a little bit. I'm going to try to do a longer one tomorrow night as well. Maybe a 2-hour one tomorrow night. I'm going to have to come up with something. I want to jump to something totally different in true crime, guys. And I don't know, tomorrow we may just have an all out, just, do like a drama-filled live, something totally different. I mean, it's kind of a change of scenery, a change of ways from everything away from this stuff. Kind of just have a good night tomorrow night,
Yeah.
That sounds fun. So, all right. So, is there anything you want to say?
No, I'm going to go rest.
I am too, actually. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go lay down and watch a movie and go to sleep. So, that's actually what I'm going to do.
Yep, me too.
All right, Scuba. You get to feeling better. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 Central.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So, later, Scuba.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. There you have it, guys. Skylar, good night. Justice, good night. Everybody, good night. Like I said, tomorrow, we're actually going to have one 9 Central time, and we're going to have something totally different. I think we're going to go with more drama. Something fun. Something fun, guys. I don't know what it's going to be. We may actually do reaction to somebody. Just have fun with it, guys. And so, yeah, I mean, it should be fun at that point. But all right, guys. Well, I'm actually going to jump out of here and everything. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 9 Central time. But first, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated, and it's free, guys. Anyways, your boy Deuces. I'm out. Have a good one.